In the past, I have already made a video upon Amado and why I feel like he's a much more mysterious character and there's a lot going on behind the scenes, especially considering his true motive. But after the release of Boruto manga chapter 59, my suspicion or my theories in this particular regard are getting more and more stronger conviction. So hello and welcome to Wonder WhyZ, my name is Soham and thank you so much for joining in. In this video, we will try to talk about the true motive of Amado. But before that, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to our channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content along with a bunch of other stuff. With that being said, let's begin the video. Now initially my older theory stemmed from the fact that Amado was extremely intelligent even by human standards to the point where he no longer seems actually human, and because of this I kind of predicted that he might actually be an alien cyborg. I no longer believe that he's actually a cyborg, but my conviction of him actually being a separate alien species, or rather the last remaining member of a separate alien species, is getting more and more value as the chapters are progressing. This is especially evident after the introduction of a new cyborg in the form of Daemon and how all of this encompasses into the grand Otsutsuki plan. So now, if you are a fan of the Marvel comics, then you are obviously familiar with the character of Galactus. Similarly, there are some other stories, some other popular stories as well, which feature this sort of a intergalactic eating species or intergalactic conqueror species. This was also introduced in the original Ben 10 franchise as well, that one particular episode where this huge biomass was just eating away Earth. So that kind of a reference can be actually found in the Naruto series, or rather the Boruto series, and that will explain a lot of the plot holes or plot discrepancies which we are seeing at the very moment, especially in relation to how strong these cyborgs are getting introduced after every single chapter. So my initial theory stemmed from the fact that Amado is actually an alien, or rather the last remaining member of a separate alien species whose homeland was destroyed by the Otsutsuki clan members. Now after the introduction of the Otsutsuki god, the modus operandi of the Otsutsuki clan is pretty clear. That is the fact that they go from planet to planet, they harvest the divine tree, obtain the chakra fruit, destroy the entire civilization and just leave for another planet. That is the basic modus operandi or means of operation for the Otsutsuki clan members, and how they travel in pair, and the other Otsutsuki clan member is kind of the food for the divine tree. We have known all of these things from the past, and this is especially established here in the Boruto series as well, and there are a lot of hints which depict that Amado is actually a separate alien species. He's not a human, and he's probably the only remaining member of one such civilization which was destroyed by the Otsutsuki clan and their tactics, and now he's seeking for revenge, and in order to do so he has come to Earth, but he himself is not powerful enough. He's just technically smarter than everyone else, and therefore he's manipulating things from behind the scenes, which is also very evident in this chapter, that is chapter 59, when even in-universe characters like Sumire have started doubting upon him. It's kind of sad that Naruto still believes him so blindly. I feel like this is going to be one major fault or one major mistake of Hokage Naruto moving forward in the series, but that's a topic of discussion for another day. Moreover, when Amado literally says that he's going to create a fake or artificial karma mark, that's when the bowl tipped over, because even Sumire is now doubting the actual motives behind Amado, because he's definitely hiding something behind the scenes. Now therefore, in addition to my original theory of him being an alien, I feel like we can add some more things in the mix as well. Now obviously a major question still lingers in the back of everyone as to how exactly did Amado meet Ishiki Otsutsuki, or rather Jigen for that matter, and why did even Jigen agree to take the help of a mere mortal, or maybe someone else for that matter. I understand that Jigen is not as powerful as Ishiki Otsutsuki, he needed a new vessel, and maybe Amado lured him upon this particular plan of him that he's going to create the perfect vessel by including Kawaki in the mix. But even then, I feel like Amado most probably was manipulating things behind the back of Jigen, and of course he knew about the Otsutsuki clan's modus operandi and how they operate, and how one Otsutsuki member sacrifices himself in order to be the food for the divine tree. Therefore, before Boruto, he was kind of cultivating Kawaki for this particular thing, and as a result of it, he most probably would have manipulated Jigen into creating this divine tree, and then he would himself obtain the chakra fruit. He has studied intensively upon this clan, and most probably he obviously knows about the Otsutsuki god, and therefore this was the start of his revenge, the way in which he's seeking for revenge. But now, after Boruto has been added into the mix, he no longer needs Ishiki Otsutsuki as a whole, because Kawaki's karma already is gone, and he just needs to tap into that power once again, and therefore he's probably going to create the second karma by once again luring Kawaki into the mix. He is a very shrewd and cunning person. Initially he was deceiving Jigen and now he is deceiving Kawaki by hurting him in his soft spot, which is none other than Naruto. He is going to utilize or rather manipulate Kawaki by the name of Naruto, that in order to protect your father figure, in order to protect Hokage Naruto, you have to regain the artificial karma once again, and because of this he's going to manipulate Kawaki into opening or regaining the divine tree, thereby getting the chakra fruit for his very own self. And therefore he's going to push Kawaki down an Anakin Skywalker like path, and it is going to be very interesting to see where all of these things are going to lead up, especially into the time skip. I'm not saying here that Amado is the end goal villain, because I don't feel like that is actually the case here, but the point remains that he has extensive knowledge upon the Otsutsuki clan members, and I will not be surprised if the cyborgs are actually a mix, or rather even based upon the Otsutsuki members that he had met in the past, especially upon his very own home planet. I know that this seems like a very far-fetched theory, but this is the only logical solution that I can have or that I can arrive at this very moment. Otherwise, the entire technological aspect of the Boruto series would be totally out of place, because just in the span of some years, it would be very weird to see some random character just appear and make these literal gods or literally people stronger than the very gods themselves. So I feel like that would be kind of a plot hole like dimension, or threading into the plot hole like dimension, and therefore something like this, some story along this line would kind of save the Boruto series as a whole from being a total embarrassment. Moreover, since we have already seen the Otsutsuki god, I already understand, or I already know the future of the Boruto series lies on the galactic scale. I'm pretty sure that Boruto is going to go on a galactic battle, and especially involving his Jogan and Karma into the mix. So it would be not really out of the question to believe that Amado is actually an alien or a separate alien species other than the Otsutsuki clan members. It is already established in the lore of the series that yes, aliens do exist even beyond the Otsutsuki clan members. So this is what I feel is the actual true motive of Amado. But what do you guys think about all of these things? Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I would be very interested to know your opinion as well. So that's it for today guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more. Also, please join the channel membership for some very cool perks and features, and also join our Discord server as well. We have a lot of discussions in relation to anime, manga and more. With that being said guys, this is Wonder WhyZ, and I'll see you soon on the next one.